What's up, Huskies? I'm Kennedy.
I'm Kaylee.
And this is HNN.
And this is HNN.
There's been a lot of talk in the community the past few weeks about the Harlem Elementary Consolidation Plan.
Yeah, there's been a lot of motions about the potential changes.
This past Monday and Tuesday, HNN attended the meeting. Let's see what happened.
Hi, I'm Emma Sagala, and today we are covering the Harlem Elementary School Consolidation Plan. Let's get into it.
Closing at any school is heartbreaking. These buildings hold thousands of childhood memories, hallways filled with laughter, stories shared between friends, graduates walking down those floors one last time. These buildings carry decades of love, learning, and community. They are more than structures, they are history, they are home.
Scenario 7 seems like an extreme change and one that feels as if it is a complete dismantling of what our Harlem community is.
For Scenario 7, I don't agree with grade banding. I don't agree with closing schools. I think that the timing is really what has me upset.
As an elementary school principal in one of the neighboring districts listed in the proposal, I can personally attest to the challenges that frequent transitions present regarding student anxiety, logistics, vertical alignment, and student report card data.
I mean, this changes how households run. And so to implement this vote during the holidays with such short notice, I think that is absurd.
Under the proposed model, parent communities would be more fragmented. A single family could be involved in 4 to 5 schools at once.
The final and most concerning part about all of this is the cut to EC. There is an abundance of research available regarding the benefits of EC. The fact that every single scenario cuts 280 spots is unacceptable to me. Harlem needs to do better for our youngest learners, their future, and the future of our schools and overall community.
I think that if Scenario 7 passes, I think this is going to show parents that the district doesn't care what we say.
How do you feel about the crowd tonight?
It was intense, right? But whenever you have emotions, like that, it's going to be that way, right? And for me personally, I don't take it personally. I just feel like this was a way for them another way for them to give us that feedback.
What points do you think you're taking most into consideration?
So what I was hearing from the community was transitions and how that looks, the grade bands, and possibly, if we have to do something to really kind of look at whether it's one school or whether it's 2 schools or whether we phase things, out as opposed to doing it all at once. Those are some of the things that I heard.
What are your biggest takeaways from this board meeting?
My biggest takeaways is that we have active community involvement. We have really a strong base of families that are reaching out to just let us know what they think and how it'll affect them.
It's a tough decision, but you're being heard. There's no right answer, but as a board, we want to get it as close to that as possible. So just know that. And if Scenario 7's it's it. If it's not, it's not. But we need to hear from you guys. And I think I can speak for the rest of the board members that we're taking this super seriously. This isn't something that we're just gonna, flip a switch and think that it's gonna be okay. So.
Are you guys considering other scenarios besides Scenario 7?
All scenarios are on the board.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Go Huskies.
Thank you. We want our community to come out. We want to have those type of conversations, and please continue to do so. We have another public hearing, on Tuesday night, and then we have another one on Thursday. So,
thank you so much.
Thank you.
I believe in this scenario. I believe that it's a scenario that will allow us to, if things change, for us to continue to invest, in our students and our programming. But at the same time, what was really obvious yesterday is we need to really hear more from you guys to figure out how can we get this scenario more in line with the pinch points that you heard today. And so what I'm suggesting is that, and here's the human side of all of this, is that I've been here since 2009. I've advocated for our students and staff countlessly, without question, since 2009. And so in hearing what you were saying yesterday, I'm recommending to the board, that we pause this, okay?
We were wondering on what your thoughts are on the postponing of the vote.
I think it's the best thing that could possibly happen because we've had an overwhelming response. Sorry. And what better way to take your time and try to do things right? Dot your I's, cross your T's.
Is there anything you'd like to clear up or make more clear?
A lot of this is due to enrollment, has nothing to do with the budget. So talking about moving schools or whatnot is to better utilize them. The budget is a concern, but we do actually have reserves that we could live off of.
Could you explain for us what you kind of explained in the boardroom about why we're postponing the vote?
Yeah, just getting the feedback, over 800 comments, online from our community, also having the first public hearing. We just thought it would be beneficial for us to really be able to take a look at what's being said, particularly with those pinch points, because we were hearing transitions was a problem.
How do you feel about the reconsideration?
I think it's a really important decision to take the time to make critical decisions. And this time, this time of pausing and looking at all the information is really critical for doing what's right for our community.
And what changes would you most like to see?
I would like to see neighborhood schools still exist. I think dividing the district up into two parts is very upsetting to probably a lot of the people in our district, and it's unfamiliar. Change is hard, but I think keeping families together in their neighborhood schools is really important.
Is there anything else you'd like to address going forward as we go into not only one more board meeting, but even postponing the vote now to January?
Yeah, just really making sure that if we're going to make cuts, to anything, whether it's our staffing, whether it's to our EC programming, that we're really looking at what our community is saying, what they can tolerate, and then working to a proposal that even if it's not 100%, supported, more people than not can say, that's a good plan moving forward. That's the goal.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I'm going to steal the thunder from the last guest and say go Harlem, because at the end of the day, like I said, I've been here a long time. I love this community. And like I said, at every end of the podcast, and I truly mean this, is that I am Harlem, you are Harlem, we are Harlem.
Thank you so much for your time.
After a very passionate display against Scenario 7 by the Harlem Elementary School parents, the Harlem board members have decided to postpone the voting for Scenario 7.
At the upcoming board meeting on Monday, the district will be explaining the next steps concerning the consolidation plan.
After break, students will be picking their schedules for the next school year.
HNN will help kids pick out their schedules by highlighting the electives the next coming months.
This week's elective is automotive.
Down here in the auto shop, we are all about fixing and maintaining vehicles. Students do live work down here in projects. So behind me, you'll notice this fine Toyota Camry here. We do brake jobs, we do suspension jobs. In fact, my students have done the brakes, the shocks and struts on this vehicle inside of class time. They mounted and balanced my tires. They serviced the TPMS sensors. Part of our class, in addition to their work on physical vehicles, is doing work right on the mental side of the house. So they build skill in vocabulary and systems knowledge so that when they leave, they are prepared and they actually take, as a part of our class, ASC certification. So what's most exciting about this class? They get to work on their own stuff.
My name is Ryan, and the favorite part about this class is probably working in the shop and just taking apart the motor. How to take apart the motor and like how to work on it, so if I ever need to work on engine of my car, I could take it apart. But when you put it back, you gotta memorize where you took it off. It made me interested in going to college for it, because I wasn't going to college for it, but now that I look at it, I'm going to.
Remember to think about the electives you want to take for next year.
We are coming for them.
Did you hear that?
They will be locked up.
What will be locked up?
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
That was weird.
Yeah, but I have other things to worry about, like the finals I have to take.
Here's the final schedule for next week. On Wednesday, you have first, second, and third period. First period from 8:05 to 9:35. Second period from 9:40 to 11:05. Third period from 11:10 to 12:35. Buses will leave promptly at 12:50 on Wednesday and at 11:20 on Thursday and Friday. On Thursday, you have fourth and fifth period, 8:05 to 9:35. And fifth period, 9:40 to 11:05. And likewise on Friday, sixth period, 8:05 to 9:35, seventh period, 9:40 to 11:05. We will offer a retake makeup period for students from 11:20 to 12:50 on Thursday and Friday.
Now it's time to throw it over to Charles and Odin at the sports desk.
You're not Charlie. Whatever. What's up, Huskies?
And this is Sports Desk.
And today we're going to be looking at Hard Knocks Bowling. Let's get into it.
Could be an interesting year. Obviously a very young team. Those of you that know, we graduated a large group, 9 kids last year, so anytime you're young, you're maybe focused on rebuilding, but at the same time, the talent pool that we have will help us out, so we should stay competitive.
I think the team is going to do pretty well overall, and I hope I'm going to have a good day as well.
I think we're going to perform well. We just got to remember picking up our spares, slowing down our feet, and just converting as much as we possibly can.
I feel that the season is going to be a tough one. It's going to go the best that it possibly can. We have to build. This is going to be a building year. We have so many incoming freshmen and so many outgoing seniors from last year. We need to build, really. It's going to be a big issue with spares. We can strike all we need, but it's just going to be spares. That's what got us last year, and that's what's going to get us this year, spares.
Thank you for that. We got Average Joe versus Harlem Pro. Let's get into it.
What's up? What's up, H-fam? What you got done doing our Average Joe versus Pro? I would say I won. Currently waiting on them to get changed to get out their pantaloons. So waiting on them to come get us. First time skating, I'm not that bad, honestly. I'm pretty good.
right, so basically, Gio, we're gonna be at this red line, and we're gonna race to that red line all the way down there, but I'm gonna give you a head start to the blue line, all right? All right, ready? Hello. Stick handle.
Less than a minute to go. No. Oh my goodness, Valentine! No. Oh no! That is not the shot.
What's up, guys? It's Gio, and I just want to encourage everyone to start going to the Rockford Lightning hockey games. Right here is a schedule, and their home rink is at Carlson, so it's very available for everyone. This is a very talented team and pretty fun to watch. I also want to thank the team and the coach for allowing me on the ice and into the locker room. It was a great experience. Big J out.
Dang, he really was a pro. Now let's hear from Charlie with our upcoming sporting events.
Thanks, Odins. But yeah, we got a lot of upcoming events, so let's jump right into it. Later today at 4 p.m., we have girls and guys varsity bowling at Forest Hills against Jefferson. And then later that day at 4:30 at Guilford High School, we have boys and girls varsity basketball playing. The day after that, on the 13th, we have boys varsity wrestling a tournament at Hoffman Estates. Be there, come out, support your dogs.
And that's the show, Huskies. Follow us on TikTok.
Subscribe to our YouTube.
And make sure to follow our Harlem Instagram page, Harlem Media.
Enjoy those cell phones while you can.
This coming Monday, the district will be...
This coming Monday.
Well, anyways, I have more important things to think about, like what are finals I have to take.
What are you...
I don't know.